Hi guys, welcome back to your weekly dose of life-work balance. In this video, I'll share the benefits of reading and ways to make it a consistent practice in your busy life. My name is Sabrina Cadini. I'm your holistic precision life coach and the creator of the life-work balance system, helping you live and work better by prioritizing yourself with customized lifestyle changes. If you'd like to learn more, make sure you subscribe to my channel and click the bell to receive notifications every time I have new content for you. Are you an avid reader? I am. I love reading. And I want to share something with you. I have an unusual or peculiar or even weird, if you will, way to create a special bond with any book I read. When I buy or order a new book, the first thing I do once it's in my hands is to smell the pages. I've been doing this since I was in school. And if a book doesn't smell good, there's a chance that I won't read it or study it. I remember it happened with my algebra book many years ago. It smelled awful, and I had a very hard time to study that subject. Do you ever do the same? Please don't tell me I'm the only one. Another thing that brings me closer to the topic or story in a book is having an actual book, a physical book in my hands, as I love turning the pages as I read. It is a sensorial experience. It calms me down and it allows me to absorb the story or remember the concepts better. I tried to read books on a Kindle or listen to audiobooks, but the digital experience is not for me. I prefer physical books, the real thing. What about you? Let me know in the comments. Anyway, reading is a fantastic workout for our brain, whether it's fiction or nonfiction. This is why it's a topic I chose for this video dedicated to the care pillar. Different studies have shown that reading gives your brain a workout in multiple complex cognitive functions, and it increases blood flow to different areas of the brain while also expanding your vocabulary and social skills. Not only that, when we read about different plots and different characters, we are able to lengthen and strengthen our attention span, and we exercise our working memory. And there's more. Reading prompts neurons to fire in our brain, creating new neural pathways thanks to neuroplasticity. Some very cool stats that I found online include reading is clinically shown to help you relax, reducing your stress levels by 68%. This explains why I always feel calmer when I read. And reading could help reduce mental decline in old age by up to 32%. Keep this in mind for the future. So it's no wonder that people who read are less stressed, emotionally and mentally healthier. They also seem to live longer, slow down their mental decline, build wealth, and make better decisions in life and in the workplace. If you are not an avid reader and you don't know where to start, I have some tips for you. Tip number one, create a reading goal. This will help you be more motivated and stay consistent. You can decide to read one book per month, for instance. If you don't want to feel overwhelmed by the big goal of one entire book, you can set a goal to read 10 pages per day. Or you can decide to read a certain genre or alternate between fiction and nonfiction. Just make sure it's a realistic goal and you have the time to dedicate. If you commute or you travel often or you find yourself waiting before meetings, make sure you carry your book with you so that you can read a few pages during those times. Also, be clear on why you want to read. Is it for pleasure or for knowledge? I recently started reading fiction books as part of my bedtime routine and nonfiction books, mostly about epigenetics or wellness as part of my professional development during the day, either at breakfast or at lunchtime, usually on the weekends. By the way, I have several lists of my favorite books related to life-work balance and also divided by pillar on Amazon. I will link them in the info box below so you can check them out. Tip number 2, take your time. If you are reading something that might be useful for your career, pace yourself and make sure you have time to reflect on what you read so that you can absorb it better. For instance, if you have, let's say, 1 hour available, you can set a timer for 30 minutes of reading and the remaining 30 minutes to reflect and write some thoughts or notes. I usually do this for nonfiction books, but for my fiction books, I take the time by reading the conversations aloud. Weird, I know. This helps me envision the characters talking to each other and the setting better. It's funny because I also try to change the tone of the voice depending on the circumstance or the accent for each character, and it feels like I'm being there with them, like in a movie. Plus, doing so, I read more slowly and I can truly savor the scenery or the characters' personalities and immerse myself in the story. It's so beautiful. Surprisingly, reading aloud also allows you to notice details you're likely to miss during silent reading. Try that. I read something in an article that matches exactly what I'm trying to say. The ear and voice prompt the eye to see and absorb more of the writer's craft and art. And I couldn't agree more. Tip number 3, join or start a book club. This is an excellent way to meet people who share similar interests and to socialize. I mentioned this in past videos. We are social animals and we should interact more with others. It makes us feel better, happier, and healthier. And it's also a way to motivate you to read consistently. If you are struggling to make time for reading and other daily activities and maybe organize your entire day, you might consider working with me. My signature coaching program, Life Work Balance, helps you master goals of any type, whether they are related to your personal life or your career, such as time management, nutrition, movement, sleep, stress, anxiety, burnout, or self-care. Life work balance combines epigenetics with neuroscience, positive psychology, and chronobiology, allowing you to boost your energy and focus and increase your productivity and performance while you optimize your well being. During the program, I will help you create customized habits and maintain momentum so that you can achieve your goals better and faster. You can find more information about life work balance in the info box below, and you can always schedule a complimentary clarity call with me to discuss more in detail and see if the program is right for you. I will see you in episode 46 of your weekly dose of life work balance next week, where we'll go back to the plan pillar and you will learn how productivity can become an addiction and do more harm than good in life and at work. And of course, I will share tips to help you prevent this. If you liked this video and you want to see more, make sure you share it with your friends, give it thumbs up, subscribe to my channel, and click the bell so you will get notified when I have new video content. Thank you so much for watching, and don't forget to live life fully. See you soon.